Right, this is what we're going to be making today. This multivitamin, multi-mineral health burger. This will have every one of your daily required minerals and or vitamins in significant quantities. Come on, let's get cooking. Right, this may be my most ambitious project yet. This is my health burger. It incorporates all of your daily required vitamins and minerals in significant quantities. So, for instance, yes, there's vitamin C in oranges, but you probably can't put them in burgers, and the concentration isn't high enough, but it is in Italian parsley, in red capsicum, and some other trace elements in other vegetables. So the meat patty part is going to come from fresh rump steak, Italian parsley, chopped up mushrooms, mashed black beans, finely chopped red capsicum, and black chia seeds. So that's the patty. Then layered, we've got beetroot, we've got avocado, we've got slices of tomato and spinach leaves. And in between those layers we're going to dress that with a combination of Greek style yogurt and sweet chili sauce. Right, I'm going to prepare these ingredients now with my trusty knife, and we'll come back and we'll start making the burger. Right, for those of you who've never seen me make meat patties from a piece of steak, it's not that difficult. All you do is cut your meat into slithers like this. Very, very fine. Use a very, very sharp knife. Then, once you've got your slithers, line them all up so you're only cutting once. So I've got about 4 or 5 there. I know this is fiddly, but it's well worth it to get good quality meat. Now cut them again very, very finely. And what you end up with is the equivalent of ground or minced beef, but very, very lean because you're taking it from a piece of steak. And as you can see, that just looks like mincemeat now, doesn't it? Right, I'll get on with the rest of it. And there you have it. That beautiful piece of rump steak is now all nicely minced. I should also add that the burger bun that we'll be using today is a German sourdough. Beautiful. Then add in your chopped mushrooms. Then 1 tablespoon of black chia seeds. And there you have 1/4 of a red capsicum. We'll add that into the bowl as well. Then about 1 teaspoon, or 1/2 teaspoon rather, of ground black pepper. Now at this stage, don't put any salt in. The reason is that as soon as you do put the salt in, all the liquids will start coming out of these vegetables, and it'll make it almost impossible to keep the patty together while you're frying it. So we're going to salt it, but just before we put it in the frying pan. And here we have our flat leaf parsley. We'll pop that in the bowl. Very, very rich in vitamin C. Now, the recipe for this will be in the description box. Also, for each of these ingredients, in the list there will be a description of the vitamins or minerals that they contribute to this burger. Right, let's get on with our black beans. Now, of all the bean varieties, black beans have the most protein. But before we put them into our bowl with the rest of the ingredients, we're going to mash them. Makes it much easier to form patties, but also digestively. The hardest thing about beans is the hydrochloric acid in your stomach breaking through that outer layer of the bean to get to all the goodness inside. So if we do that, either by chewing incessantly or by mashing like this, then we can get the maximum amount of protein out. Once these are mashed, I'm going to put them in the bowl with the rest of the ingredients, and then we're going to form the patties. Right, there's everything there combined. We're going to add some smoked paprika. Just a little bit. At this stage, we're still not going to add our salt. We're just going to combine this together to form a patty. About now we're going to put the sourdough bun into the oven, because this patty won't take long to cook, these patties rather. And I will get the other ingredients, the bits that are going to be in the burger itself, all nicely assembled. And there's our patties all nicely formed and ready to go. Right, let's get the rest of the ingredients ready. Firstly, let's get this dressing out of the way. Greek style yogurt. Two tablespoons, or dessert spoons. Then let's get some sweet chili sauce, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Mix that together, and we'll be putting that in between the layers as our dressing. Beautiful. Very simple, but utterly gorgeous. Right, let's get these patties on. Remember, always lay away from you. That is the correct sound. Beautiful. When they're browned, we will turn them over. Probably about 4 minutes. Right, we're about halfway through cooking this first side. So this is when you can put salt on. And put some in the pan too, so that when you flip it over, or sorry, before you flip it over, you're salting the bottom as well. Right, when you're going to flip these, be very careful. Be very, very gentle with them. There we are. Nice and brown on the underside. As you can see, these are already very delicate. So firstly, get our sauce. A little bit of that. Start layering some of your spinach leaves on there. Take the stalks off as you go. Then it's a good idea to get your avocado in now. That was a lot of cut. It's for the chef. Now we've just put the patty on there, so we only have our beetroot and tomato to go. But let's get some more of this delicious sauce on here. This is just going to be so gorgeous to taste. Rightio, let's get our piece of beetroot in there and a couple of pieces of tomato. Alright, let's get a top on that, and I need to turn the camera off to get it out of the way. Right, let's get some more sauce or dressing on the top of this burger bun. A little bit out of shot there. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting the rest on there before we put the top on. And there we have our bun. Let's get this off the tripod so we can have a real look. Now this is going to be pretty hard to pick up, but if I cut it in half I might stand a bit of chance. Let's have a little bit of a bite. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. What a burger. Oh my lord. Oh. That tastes great. You've got to try this. Right, I've got to get tucked in, and I'll catch you on the next recipe.